Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad to hear this Monday morning, getting your week started off just right with Panhandle Outdoors, bringing you all kind of information and entertainment about our great Florida Panhandle Outdoors. Let's take a look at our weather. Now, high today is only going to be 85 and low 76. On Monday, we always like to do a Monday moon phase, and it's brought to us by Mountain Dew, Get Out and Do. We have a new moon coming in Wednesday of this week, actually the 16th of the month, brand new moon, and it'll be starting waxing back up, and it's hard to believe. Today's the 14th, tomorrow's the 15th, and you realize tomorrow's the halfway mark of September. Is that crazy or what? I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like time just gets faster and faster, I swear. Tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. What a great strong tide today. We're looking at a high tide this morning. We're about at 7:18 this morning is going to be high. And then just wait around about 30 to 45 minutes, it's going to start going out. It's going to be going out until about 5:48 tonight. So we have outgoing tide all day. And the wind will be coming out of the east, southeast at about 9. But looking on the chart, like I said, we have really good strong tides. We've had a couple of days of them. And it's, like I say, on Friday's fishing report, I talked about the redfish bite was strong, and the trout bite has been strong. And also, I'd gotten an email, I don't have it with me, well, I just hadn't pulled it up. One of our viewers asked me if I would do the cast net video again. It was on my website, but it's not on there anymore. I'm going to check on it, but I need to do it again anyway. She said she and her husband tried all kinds of different ways on YouTube and all that, but the way I showed them on my account was the way I did it. She said that's by far the easiest way, and that's the same way I taught the kids for years at Mosley, was just a little simple cast net. But I'm going to redo, maybe sometime this week, redo that video on how to throw a cast net, because you know what's coming up in September and October would be the mullet and a lot of bait fish out there too. All right, let's take a break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. A couple of things here. My son-in-law Walter, most of y'all know Walter, he posted this the other night on Facebook, and we just need to be aware of this. And I'm gonna get go down and see Ronnie Groom pretty soon and talk about it. But I'm just going. Well, you can see right here. Walter said, "I just called Academy Sports in Franklin. They live up in Franklin, Tennessee, to see if they had any 9mm ammo. He said they get a shipment on Friday, but don't know what caliber or what's on the truck. They stock shelves before the store opens at 9. He said people who generally line up outside the store at 7 a.m. in the hopes Academy will have the ammo they want to buy in stock." He said it's crazy, and they sell out in a heartbeat. So anyway, just be aware of what the ammunition are doing, and it's just, that's all over the country. I just want you to be aware of it. That's up in Tennessee. I promise when I go talk to Ronnie, he's going to be saying the same thing, because I've heard it from local people. Now, we talked about the Jubilee in Mobile Bay last Friday, and it's just, again, an intriguing natural phenomena. And I love the background of it, and a lot of people knew about it, and it's this local thing. And like I said, when I first heard about it, I thought Lady telling me it was nuts. And I said, that don't happen. But anyway, I'm a believer now, so we got to see a video of it. But anyway, I pulled up the map and show you where this occurs. This is the common locations for the Jubilee events in Mobile Bay. So you can see in the red, there in the bottom right-hand corner, it says the most common area is red. So you see Daphne down to Fairhope. That's just as I mentioned. The one the other day was between Daphne and Fairhope. And then down south of Fairhope in yellow, it happens there, but it's less frequent. And like I say, 90% of them are on the eastern shore, but on the western shore, over there, you see they have them there too. So that's just let's see, right there on the western shore, is a little spot right there. I didn't know about that one. I just know the one there. Anyway, just want you to be aware of it, and y'all let me know when to have it, because I want to go there. I just want to witness it. I don't care about getting the crabs and all. Most people, they were telling me most people would get the crabs in the wash tub, just wash tub full of crabs, the blue crab. Okay, last night I was thinking about, why do we do a show and all, because, it's just good. It's good for everyone. I think, I always thought about it, and I talked about it before, the benefits of the outdoors. And I try to make a different, I like to list 10 things this and 10 things that. So I'm going to quickly go through just the benefits of the outdoors, just in case you're trying to convince your young person to put the phone down and get outdoors. And here's some of the number one. Number one is good exercise. If you're going walking through the woods or pulling those big old fish in, it's just you're getting to use different muscles of your body. It's good exercise. Number two, you really do get some clean air. Stop and think about that clean air. You're out there way on the water or in the woods and all. Unless it's fall and you got all the goldenrod, but most of it is good clean air. Number three, you gradually learn, if you don't have it natural inside of you, you have a deep appreciation of nature. And the more you learn about it, the more you want to protect it. Number four, what about stress relief? I know I've left school before, just wanted to, just get out in the woods or get on the water. And I know y'all the same way with your job sometimes. Sometimes you have little bad days. Let me just get outdoors and do something. So great stress relief. Number five, you eat healthy if you're eating the game and fish or you harvest it. Because nothing's added to it. You stop and think about that big old red snapper or that big deer you shot. That's all natural food, so you eat healthy. Number six, you do learn more patience, especially up in a tree stand or in a dove field, just waiting. Be patient. They're going to be here. Just be patient. So you do learn patience. Number seven, resilience. I didn't get them this time. I'm going to get them next time. And just you keep trying, and it's just that resilience you learn being around nature. And number eight, what family? I just wrote down family. What a great family adventure it is to do stuff in the outdoors. And that's why the scalloping is so popular in St. Joe Bay, because it's a family-oriented outdoor activity. I take credit and blame for, I think partial credit and blame for getting so many people down there, because so many people called me in the early years especially, and it just started mushrooming on out as far as the people going. I mean, I'm not an ambassador of it, but I sort of brought it out on TV, and a lot of people told me that they didn't, and when they first started going. And number nine is it gives you an opportunity to share, about doing good things. Hey, I've got a list of people that I want to take fishing. My list is getting longer instead of shorter, but I just want to share. I want to do that. And number 10, the bonding. The bonding you have with your outdoor buddies on a tuna fishing trip, or in a dove field, or up in the creek. And from years ago, buddies I used to go with, and we still have a bond. I mean, we could drop right now, drop a hat. We could go jump in the boat and do the same thing we did years ago. So anyway, that's the benefits of the outdoors, and we're in ground zero here in Florida Panhandle, and I think y'all know that. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Got this little video coming up, and we've talked about outdoor stuff and all. And before I get there, though, I do want to show you one picture. Last week we talked about social media, about getting, touching base with different social media when you're going out of town and all. And I get a kick. It's entertaining to me to read some of it. If we have time, just going through them real fast and read. And I ran across this one last week. I thought, here it is right there on Panama City Fishing page. And bless her heart, this is Sarah Bella. And Sarah Bella said, I've been fishing 5 times, have yet to catch an edible fish. What are some tips? And you see in the right-hand corner, she has 74 comments. Now, isn't that good? Isn't that a good thing for Sarah Bella? But don't feel bad, honey. A lot of people have done that too. So you got some tips and all from that fishing page, and that's what I was talking about last week on that. So anyway, one of the I was mentioning one of the hidden gems of the Florida Panhandle are the piers, the fishing piers we have, and they're well built. You look at the storms they've endured and all. They're well built now. The early ones we lost them. But they've been rebuilt, so every now and then I just used to fish them a lot. I don't fish them much anymore, but I still like to go out there and just walk around and see what's going on. And also we talked about the cuts in the sandbars, and this video shows you exactly what I was talking about last week in the cuts. So Jeff, let's roll this video. Okay, here I'm on the beach pier, the city pier, and I'm walking out there. But I wanted to show you, all you viewers, a lot of times I talk about surf fishing and looking for holes and everything and little gaps in it. And I hope this shows up on video. I can see it really good from here, but right in this early section, first part right in here, we're at the real sandy area. But now look right past. See a little person swimming out there. See that gap between the sandbars? I'm gonna try to zoom in and see if we can get a little bit closer. You see that gap right there? And then even further down, as you go down the beach, you got sandy points right out in here, which is tough fishing because it's not deep enough. But those pompano will flash around those edges, pop out in there, and then go back in that deep water. And that's what you look for. And that's exactly what I'm talking about on the show, about finding the gaps between the sandbars. That's a great example right here. And that's how you do it.
That's why I'll help you get off your back.
Sit down on this. Ready for you. Put me down. Don't get
It's a fishy pole.
Okay, I'm down to the county pier now. That's my next stop. We weren't doing too good on the city pier. It was pretty slow, so we're gonna walk out here and see how they're doing at the county pier. Both these piers, I don't know if you realize that these are twin piers. They're built identical, same companies, and they really are really good fishing piers and walking piers. A lot of people just like to walk out here, and I enjoy getting a visit with them. There's just wasn't much going on at the city pier. We're going to see if it's any better down here. I'm looking at our sea oats we planted in Outdoor Ed. I think we need to fertilize them. We planted sea oats at the county pier and the city pier. About 7 years ago. In fact, I'm going to show you. You see all these? In fact, yeah, you see how these are sort of planted. If you look and see how they're planted, we planted this whole big old row of them right here. Very proud of the kids doing this. Also, we planted all the way between here and that condo. This front row. See the front, we planted about 6 rows deep, and really and truly, these are holding up nice. I'm really pleased. I hadn't checked these in the last year or two. John McMurray in Bay County Soil and Water bought the plants for us, and them kids planted them. Okay, I'm going to show you another gap to fish in. If I was surf fishing here, I'd go way down there, about 200 yards. I hope it'll show up as well as it shows up here. There's a gap between the sand spots. And here's a better angle of it. Okay, even on this side of the first sandbar, there's a deep trough right through here. You see where those folks are swimming over there? That's a really, if it's isolated, that little channel is a good place to catch whiting. Okay, I can't help but notice this guy over here digging. I want to ask him if he's digging. Look here. I want to be digging for sand fleas. I just talked to these fishermen and the ones ahead of them, and they said they didn't catch nothing. They headed back to the house. Let me ask you, how'd you do this morning?
Not good.
Well, you're the fourth one in a row I've talked to, and all y'all had the same report.
Okay.
Nothing going on?
Nothing going on.
Where are you from?
Lakeland, Georgia.
Lakeland, Georgia.
Yeah.
That ain't too far down the road.
No.
All right. Well, better luck next time.
All right. Thank you.
Talk about what you need.
So y'all have better luck in the afternoon?
Yeah, like I said, this morning, they started hitting off and on.
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing major. Yesterday it was about 2 o'clock when we started.
About 2 o'clock.
Georgia.
What part of Georgia y'all from?
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
And we're a little bit south. We're in Noonan, Georgia.
Noonan, I know. Yeah, I've been there.
Been there, huh?
Been through there. What color they hit? Orange or white or?
The one we had was white.
Good deal. That's a nice mess right there. Good job.
Appreciate it.
In fact, you're one of the few that's got a mess of fish.
Like I said, most of this was from yesterday.
Yeah. He's still digging for sand fleas. I was gonna wrap up my pier trip. Fishing not really good today, folks. It's a Saturday. And right now, I've been here for about 9 to 11. And it's all like that last mess of fish was about the last ones I saw. But anyway, from Panama City Beach Pier and a county pier. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. Just sometimes just take a walk out there and look around, especially in the fall. It's nice and cool. And so anyway, take advantage of that. Let's take a look at our fishing game time today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers. We're looking at our time 9:16 till 11:16 this morning, and then this afternoon, or later on tonight, really, 9:44 to 11:44. I like to keep it. We'll try to, everything going on, we try to keep you on the calendar is what's going on this season. And, we're wrapping up a lot of heavy fishing. We're about getting into some hunting. We're still doing some fishing in the fall and all. And how we're talking about these Facebook pages. Several years back, I hooked up with the do-it-yourself deer blinds. And on occasion, I'll show you some of the funny ones. But today, I want to show you 2 or 3. I only got a few minutes left. I want to show you 2 or 3 that came out of that page. I just looked at them last night. There are some serious deer blind, and a lot of people build every year. People are building homemade, but well constructed. So I'm going to show you a couple of them. This one right here. Looking at it, it's on. I'm not sure. I like the blocks at the bottom, but that is well built. The stairs and all going in there, and I don't know that location. I didn't really get into details. I'm just looking at the instructions here. Again, the farmers. This is in the Midwest, and they use these bins. That will raise up and all and go back down. So that's a little too much for me. but it shows you how some people are so serious about it. Now, you don't have a long range. You got a shooting area. You got plenty of room up there. You can just spend the night there and cook breakfast. All right. And this is more my style. They got it between 3 trees here. I don't like this one. It's not safe. It don't look safe to me. But it's on. It looks like it's up in Tennessee somewhere, honestly. And then down by the ladder, I think somebody lost their pants or something. It looks like anyway, the next one over here. This is what I'm beginning to think really strong about. This is like a little basic foundation. I like the way that the ladder, they don't put a separate ladder, they put a 2x4s across the 4x4s. And now you can buy those brackets, see it on the top right-hand corner if they want. You can buy those brackets and everything fits together. So you just build a platform, and if you build a platform, okay, this is what this guy's doing here. This is a different one, but he's just building a simple platform. And I may do that this year. And that's a lot easier than what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to build this condo and thing fall down on me. But you see what it did? And this is what I was thinking about doing, just putting your deer blind on top of the platform. Now, the pros of doing that is that you're saving a lot of time. The cons is that thing going to stay up there when a front comes through blowing about 30 miles an hour. Yeah, in the wintertime and those fall fronts coming in, it's blowing pretty strong. And if you get, I've already thought about places. I want to get it on the outside. The wind's going to be coming. Those fronts will be coming out of the west, northwest on our winter fronts, and I would put it on the eastern side of a tree. So of course that means it'll fall on it, but I won't be there during the front. Anyway, that's I just wanted to show you some of what different people are doing. It's innovative, it's creative, and it's inspiring to me to see this. I want to share these kind of things with you. But getting up so you can look down is just one of the successful keys. And I've been the last several years since American Michael, I've been doing ground blinds. I've always enjoyed ground blinds. But anyway, we'll keep you posted. I know you keep me posted on what you're doing. Got to get out of here. We've got another big show lined up tomorrow. You do something good today for your fellow man. Enjoy our great outdoors, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.